And also this morning, hotels are reported to be booking up quickly in Glasgow after Scotland's biggest city and Liverpool were named as the final two contenders to host next year's Eurovision Song Contest. Well, the organisers decided it was too dangerous to stage it in Ukraine, which won this year's event. Juliet Dunlop's in Glasgow for us this morning. Hello there, Juliet. So what's the feeling? How confident are they there that they can beat Liverpool on this one?
Well, as you might imagine, Charlotte, hopes are pretty high here in Glasgow. The city has really been one of the favourites, in fact, since the start of this process, and certainly for those who back Glasgow's bid, well, they say it ticks an awful lot of boxes because organisers have stipulated that the host city must have experience of staging large events. We know Glasgow can do that, from concerts all the way to UN climate conferences. Also, they want a city that has a rich cultural offering. Well, we know Glasgow has a vibrant music scene and a long history. But in practical terms, they need to have a venue that can hold 10,000 people. And, well, the hydro here lit up behind me, which would hold the contest if it wins, well, it can hold 14,000 people. But yes, Liverpool, of course, has a huge amount to offer. It is the home of the Beatles, after all, and it also has the right type of venue. But we all know that this is only happening between these two cities, well, because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The Ukrainian entry may well have triumphed at this year's Eurovision with the Kalish Orchestra, but, well, it is simply not safe to hold it in Ukraine. So it is now down to just two, Glasgow or Liverpool.
Out of this world to think it could be in Glasgow, the party coming here. It's the biggest to me, it's the biggest event in the world. So to have it on my doorstep, that would be the dream.
If you really want to showcase Great Britain, Liverpool is a better city to showcase Great Britain.
We're just absolutely delighted that we're in the final two. It's great for Liverpool, and we're ready to kind of take the next stage.
People look after you down here, so come to Glasgow. Come on, bring yourselves.
Now, former Eurovision winner Lulu, who of course hails from Glasgow, well, she is of course backing Glasgow's bid. She says the city has the heart and the humour to do Eurovision proud, and certainly hotel bookings here already very strong. So is it in the bag for Glasgow? Well, I'm sure Liverpool has a lot to say about that, and well, we should have a decision within weeks.
Oh, Juliet, we will wait to see. Thanks very much for that. So who's it going to be? Glasgow, Liverpool? Let us know your thoughts this morning as to who should get that all-important song contest.
We last won the World Cup in football when the World Cup was in Britain.
Yeah.
So maybe Eurovision's in Britain. Maybe this is our year.
Well, yes, although we sort of kind of won last year, didn't we? I mean, Sam Ryder was my winner.
That was a brilliant song.
Oh, I love that song. Although the Ukrainian entry, clearly, technically, the winner.
That was almost my favourite Eurovision, other than Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree, which of course is...
You were singing that to me in my dressing room this morning.
And also Kisses for Me.
Luckily, you weren't singing that one.
Baby,
Let's have a look at the weather. Here's Laura.